What's up, YouTube? Welcome back, my worldly angels.
Hello.
Well, we're back, so here we go. This It Chapter 2 movie, it was great. It was great. Like I said, it was really awesome. I loved it. Like I said, I'm into horror movies, so it was all on point to me. You know, all on point. The whole adult cast they had to play these younger kids, they look just like them. They worked hard at finding these actors to fit these young kids. Man, it was great. And I mean, they actually did it on point to get these kids looking just like these adults look just like their counterparts. Ooh. But yeah, I mean, this is boy. But to me, this movie, you had a couple of people that stole the show to me, which will be Bill Hader and James Ransom. Those two, through this whole movie, they actually just kept me on my piece of cue because there was like a joke around the corner. As soon as them two meet up, it was joke after joke after joke. Now, sometimes there was points in time in this movie where the jokes shouldn't have been there because it should have been just plain horror. But you know, I felt it. You know, I still got into it. The theater I was in, everybody was kind of just perfectly in a row. We were all laughing. We were conversating about it after the movie. I mean, we had a few here and there because that's pretty much how it is. Yeah. But like I said, there's a dope cast, but they were awesome. I'm glad to see Jessica Chastain change it around because the last movie that I seen her in was Dark Phoenix. As we all know what happened with that one. So, and like I said, so that changed. She came in here, she did her thing. It was wonderful. Like I said, I knew she was a great actress. But in that movie, she sucked in Dark Phoenix. I'm sorry, Dark Phoenix. Like I said, it wasn't good, it wasn't bad, but it was nowhere near to the point if I wanted to watch it again, I would never actually do it, ever. But as far as these, I got an alert on my laptop. Well, anyway, yeah. So everybody, like I said, everybody did a wonderful job. I know I'm probably repeating the same thing. That cast was just awesome. Like I said, let's see, what else should I get into? Now, Bill Skarsgård, this was his movie. This was him able to be the most creepiest Pennywise there ever was. I mean, there was nothing like it. I'm telling you, this man was just somehow flat out awesome. I don't know what to tell y'all. I wish, I don't know how come he don't have any more horror movies because he can play a good Pennywise. He can play some other good horror movies in acting in some more horror movies because he's just that type of guy, you know. Because he had a chance to be creepy and everything. Now also this, I'm sorry, I keep looking at my lights and stuff, and I'm kind of blurring my vision a little bit here. Now, let me also get into this. I mean, let me get right. Let me get right. You know, let me throw in 1-2 punch. You know that. Anyway, one thing about this movie, it should not be almost 3 hours long. Honestly, I felt it. You know, my butt cheeks are not really that good at absorbing pain. After a while, that's some gun that is, you know, you got switch parts in your seats and everything. You know, my butt cheeks hurt. That's all I can tell you. So that's just fun. You know, I mean, this is almost 3 hours, but I understood it because they kind of had to bring everybody together. They actually based it off the original It series, I believe. The adults, when the adults came in, they actually went kind of like side by side with that. Now, I've never read the book. I had an opportunity to, but I didn't read it. But I watched the TV series. I even got it on a cassette tape. I wish I knew where it was. I put it somewhere. And but yeah, so honestly, as I can remember, it went exactly just like the actual movie. Pretty much plot by plot, scene by scene. There was a few changes in here. I'm not gonna get into any spoilers. This is pretty much a non-spoiler review. But yeah, it was a few things, few pieces here and there in the movie that they have changed. And a few of them I kind of did like, and one of them I was like, nah, they should just kind of took that part from the movie and, you know, just added some good other stuff to it, some good CG to it, you know what I mean? The end of this movie, I was 50-50 with it. I kind of didn't. It's like I didn't like how it ended, but I also understand it. So it kind of got me like saying, okay, I can get it. I can roll with it. So like I said, there's really a lot to deal with it. Now, for a lot of these characters, James McAvoy, Jessica Chastain, Bill Hader, Isaiah Mustafa. Let me pause right there. Isaiah Mustafa, if y'all don't know him, as y'all can see, he's pretty much the guy from the Old Spice commercials. And he did a wonderful job. And I mean wonderful. This is the first time I ever seen him act. You know, and this is pretty much a big stream movie. He did a great job in it. I can't stress nothing else about it. It was wonderful. He actually was able to play the young black child, chosen. I forgot the kid's name, but it's like you can actually see the expressions and everything of something that the child probably would have done if he got older, you know. James Ransom, he did a perfect job of being Eddie. I mean, he pretty much did. He had his chance of, because there was scenes in the movie where, you know, he being frantic and being weird, being sickly, which he wasn't. And you know, he favored the younger Eddie. So he did an excellent job in this. So, like I said, this movie was pretty much Bill Skarsgård's movie right here. Bill Hader and James Ransom kind of stole the show in certain parts of the movie. But the movie should not have. Well, the movie should not have been 3 hours, almost 3 hours long. But I understood it from every bit of it, because sometimes they had some of these characters to go off and do other things, and they had to bring them back into they take them back into the past, basically, and show that what happened pretty much over the summer, that Pennywise pretty much wasn't done. But yeah, I like how they based it, just this movie right off the TV series. They actually started off just like it and pretty much ended on something totally different, basically. Started off just like TV series, but ended off in its own as its own 2019 It. But I don't know what else to say. I really don't. Them for the kids that they had to bring back from the original movie. When those kids supposed to be looking a little bit older, because they still look the same. I mean, if y'all pay attention to them, and I mean, go watch it. If you see those kids, it seems like even though it's been like 2 years later that the movie has been made, them kids should have in them 2 years. Them kids should have looked a little bit different, maybe a little bit older, but they still look kind of the same from the original Stephen King It movie. But honestly, I was a good. I loved it. Great fan of it. If I had to give this movie, because the first movie is already on point with a 4.8 out of 5. That's the first original It movie in 2017, I believe. This, I would have to give it a 4 out of 5. It's pretty much not that far off. It's just a half a point from the original. Like I said, the 3 hours you had this. Like I said, this movie did have its own pros and cons. 3 hours, almost 3 hours, and had to do his Avengers setup, Avengers Assemble situation in here, by getting everybody back together. There's a lot of stuff that I understood in the movie, some that I didn't. Like I said, I don't know if it pushed too much. I can't think of the word I'm looking for, but I'm sorry. I did kind of also like how they threw some shots out at Stephen King about not finishing his movies. You know, I mean, finishing his stories. That's kind of funny. I noticed that, y'all. I noticed that y'all kind of pushed that issue hard through this. But like I said, it was good. If y'all want to go see it, take them little Rugrats, make them believe that it was coming to get them. I was gonna take my son, but you know, I ended up taking him to Paw Patrol Live, as y'all can see probably from my other video. Wanted him to enjoy himself, have some fun by himself, and I know 3 hours he's not gonna enjoy it at all. He's very antsy. He's gonna get up and run around, get up and want to talk, want to play, want to get on the phone, play the game. He want to do stuff because 3 hours is too long for him. 2 hours is too long for him. But yeah, anyway, this is Dark Light. If y'all want to get in touch with me, man, look, y'all can hit me up on that Twitter. You know, Twitter. Y'all can tweet me anytime. You know, would love to respond back to you guys. You know, here and there, have some conversation about some movies. You know, I'm a horror fanatic, so if there's some horror peoples out there, you know, get me up. Let's get into some good ones. I'm spitting and junk. Let's get into some horror movies. Let's see what kind of horror movies that we want to see in the near future that was probably old that we would love to see. I got quite a few I want to see right now, especially with the CGI stuff going on. But yeah, y'all can comment down below if y'all want to. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. This is your boy Dark Light, and I will catch y'all in another video. Cheerio.